Hey y'all, it is Tammy with Sevier County Fair, and I just wanted to go over a few things with you. So a few years ago, I did a video on how to enter your exhibits into the exhibit hall, and it is almost that time. We start tomorrow. Tomorrow is August the 18th, and we do start our exhibit intakes, and we're gonna go over some hours and how to do that and everything here. So you know, a lot of people have asked, how do I do it? We've got a lot of new people that are interested in entering this year. So I thought I'd just sort of walk you through, because it can be really confusing if it's your first time. Even if you've done it several times, it can still be a little bit confusing. So I first want to say that it is free to enter any exhibits into the Sevier County Fair. It doesn't cost you anything. You might win some ribbons and a little bit of prize money, and we're going to go over that in a minute as well. You can be from any county. You do not have to be from just Sevier County, so it could be any county. You're welcome to enter. If you enter 5 or more items, you will get a free fair ticket. That's for kids, adults, doesn't matter. And you can enter up to 75 items per person. All right. And one additional thing we did last year, it was new, and we were trying to get our canning and food preservation department up, is if you enter in Department 1, which is for youth food preservation, or Department 14, which is for adult food preservation, you get, if you enter 10 or more items in those departments, you can get another free ticket. So there's a possibility to get you some free fair tickets to come in. And I'm just going to walk you through our book. So every year we put out a new book. This is my personal copy. This is what I keep edits and stuff in. But this is called the Fair Premium Catalog. And in it, you're going to find events, advertising, like the complete schedule, flyers on specific events. You're going to find all of that in there. But it's designed to help you enter things into the fair. And we're going to start, let's look at the dates first. So you can see here's our dates. We are August the 29th through September the 4th for 2023. And that is our dates for this year. And exhibits come in before that, so we're gonna sort of touch on the dates and when to bring specific things. We're gonna flip over. Oh, let me tell you this, you can pick these up at the fair office. They have been distributed all over the county, over into different counties as well. They're probably about gone now most places, but we still have some at the fair office. You can also go to SevierCountyFair.org, and this is on the homepage. So you can go look at the complete catalog from the homepage there. Or you can go under exhibit halls and look for individual departments. And what that will do is take you to specific department pages if you're looking for a certain department you're wanting to enter in. So we'll sort of dig into that. So on page 6, this page here, you are going to find this nice little color-coded calendar. Now we usually do magnets of these, and we've passed those out throughout the year. We do these at events and stuff. So if you look here, the brown is the dates that you can drop off all items except baked goods, candies, cut flowers, and farm crops. So the brown is everything that is non-perishable. Crafts, domestics, art, those type of things. That's what's coming in on those dates. So for this year, that is August the 18th through August the 24th. Every day, 10 to 4, except on August the 24th, we are 10 to 7, okay? If you come after that, it's too late because we judge on the very next day and we start early in the morning with judging for that. So again, that's all your non-perishable. These red dates are when those things get judged and get set up in our exhibit hall. Then you're gonna see the green dates right here. Those are the dates for your perishable items. And that means baked goods, candy, cut flowers, and farm crops, okay? So those are the days you're gonna bring those. That is August the 27th and August the 28th this year. August 27th, we are 9 to 3. August the 28th, 9 to 12 for drop-offs for your exhibits. If you come after 12, doors are gonna be shut, they're gonna be locked, and judging's already happening. So pay attention to those. It's very well color-coded, and you'll look up here, this is color-coded as well to match these. And then the blue dates are the actual fair dates, you'll see there. These red dates are when we start taking down the exhibits in the exhibit hall. So the fair's over, and we're gonna start tearing apart the exhibit hall. And then these are important dates as well. These dates right here. In the dark blue, those are the dates that you can pick up your exhibits. So that will be September 7th, 10 to 4. September 8th, 10 to 7. September 9th, 10 to 4. So those are your pickup dates. All right. Now this is also going to have some fair rules and the basic rules and stuff there. So that's a great page. You're going to want to refer to that. And then something exciting that happened last year for the first time is the possibility for exhibits to go to the state fair. All right, so there's some categories here, and you'll get to see if you win a blue ribbon in one of these categories, you may be eligible to go to state. If you are, we will let you know ahead of time, and it will go to the state fair the next year. So things at the state fair, which is happening right now, it just started, things that are happening there now being judged are things that were entered in our fair last year. So that's how that all works. That is in Lebanon, Tennessee, Wilson County. Amazing fairgrounds if you get a chance to go. So there's more details about that. We're going to come back to this page. This is your entry page. We're going to come back to this in just a little bit. Okay, so I want to sort of show you departments and sort of explain that. So toward the front of the book is going to be all your youth departments. Toward the back of the book, it's going to be all your adult departments. Now, you have to be a youth and meet the grade levels and stuff here to enter in the youth department. However, you do not have to be an adult to enter in the adult categories. So kids can't enter in the adult categories because there's some things there that are not in youth. But remember, they will be competing against adults. So that's just something to keep in mind. But they can put stuff over there. So the first department is Department 1, and that is youth and 4-H, garden crops, canning, and baked goods. So this is important. If you look at the top right here, you will see it gives you the very specific dates and times these items can come in. So it's going to give you all the details you need right there. So pay attention to that. This little box right here, this tells you the amount you could win if you win a ribbon. So in this category, if you win a blue ribbon, first place, it is $5. If you win a red ribbon, second place, it is $4. And if you win a white ribbon, which is third place, that is $3, okay? It adds up. If you've got 75 items and you win quite a bit, kids can make some good checks. My daughter grew up doing this, made some really good money. One year she made almost $300, but we'll talk about that a little bit. That was because of photography for youth. So yeah, this is very important up here. This is going to tell you when the items there need to come into the fair, okay? Department 2 is youth arts and crafts. So here, I'm gonna go back over here just a minute. Here, all kids are entered together. So it doesn't matter if they're kindergarten or they're 12th grade. They're going in here together, okay? But over in the arts and crafts, you will see where it says pre-K to 2nd, 3rd to 5th, 6th to 8th, and 9th to 12th. That's where you're gonna pick your categories. So if your daughter Susie did a magic marker piece of art, that's made with magic marker, that's the requirement, you're gonna pick her grade level, and that's where she gets entered at, okay? So, and we're gonna talk about how these are divided up and how to put that on your entry forms here in a little bit. And they'll be specific. If there's anything specific, it's gonna tell you there what it needs. When you see these little tri-stars, those are the items that could possibly go to state if you win a blue ribbon in those. So that's what that's about. Okay. It is 2 pages for arts and crafts, and there's all kinds of things. This is important under all categories. So you're gonna see sometimes this one here that says none of the above. Okay, that means that if you have something that doesn't fit in any of these categories, it's gonna go here. Okay, now you can't do, let's say you have 2 handmade piggy banks that Susie made. Susie cannot put one here and put one here. These are things that we do not have a category for. Those go over here. Okay, so that's what that's about. Next department is youth floral. Again, pay attention to these. These are going to be different dates than what the arts and crafts are going to be. Okay, so pay attention to that, and you're going to see the different departments for that. Something important to note here, we do get a lot of fairy gardens. I used to teach a lot of fairy garden classes, and they do have to have live plants in them to be entered in the floral. If your child makes a fairy garden, or if you make a fairy garden and it does not have live plants, it has to go in arts and crafts somewhere. Probably the none of the above, because there's not a category just for that. But in the floral, it does have to have a live plant in it. Terrariums too. They have to have those. Then we have Lego builds, and there's some great details up here to tell you what to do and how to get those entered. Look at the prize money for those. Those are more, okay? Higher dollar amounts on those items. Then we have Youth Pinterest, and it is categorized by grades again. So you can see there's 2 different levels that you can enter these items right here. I had someone to call today and ask, Susie, your daughter, has made all of these. Can she enter all of these? Yes, she can enter up to 75 items. So if she's made one of each of these, she can enter one of each of these. However, she can't order, she cannot enter 2 button arts. She can only enter 1. Only 1 clothespin craft. Okay, so that's that. Youth photography. Okay, in youth photography, all the details are here. 5x7s only, black mats only. That's how they have to come in. Okay, so this has all the details right here, and you're going to go through and make sure that you meet these requirements before you bring those in to enter those. And it's got your categories here. Somewhere where people get confused is right here where it says child subject under 12. That means the subject in your picture is a child that is 12 or under. Okay. 02, teen and adult subject, your subject is a teenager or an adult in your photograph. That's what those mean. So, something exciting about this, we have a sponsor right here, Honeysuckle Hills, Miss Regina. She's fabulous if you know her. She does sponsor a youth photography best of show. One thing out of all of these will get picked for the best of show. Guys, that is a $250 check. Saying my daughter won that one year. So if your kids take pictures, it does not have to be with a camera. It can be with a cell phone as well. It doesn't have to just be a camera. So that you can enter there. You scrapbooking, same thing. Project work 4-H. This one's sort of important for kids. You do not have to be in 4-H to enter in this category. There are some things very specific to 4-H and you're not going to have if you didn't do 4-H. Like, let's see, the 4-H poster right there. You're not going to have a 4-H poster if you wasn't in 4-H, but these other categories you can enter there. Girl Scouts. This is for active Girl Scout members only. Boys and Girls Club. That is for Boys and Girls Club members only. These are sponsored. Future Farmers of America. Again, for FFA members. School exhibits. Details are there. And now we are getting into the adult categories. So this is where you are at adult. All the youth will say youth at the front. These are your garden crops. If you see a little tree beside it, that's something new this year. And I don't think there's a whole lot I need to say about that. It will tell you specific sizes. So for example, jellies, pot only. So you're only bringing in the pot. That's the only way they're going to accept it. In your farm crops, these little parentheses right there tells you how many of the item you've got to bring. So green beans, you need 6 green beans. Cucumbers, you need 3 cucumbers to bring those in. Baked goods, the same thing on there. You will see muffins. You need 4 muffins to enter those. Rolls, 4 rolls. And it has the specifics here on how to bring those in. This is great. Mine's all marked up because I'm making notes. But this has the complete schedule for the fair. We have adult Lego as well. Not just for kids. We do have adults too. Adult Pinterest categories right here. Adult arts and crafts. And it's different than the kids. So that's where I said if you've got a kid that has done a, let's just say you have a kid that did needlework, they can put it in here, but it would be up against an adult. Domestic arts and crafts. These are things like crochet, knitting, needlework, sewing, those type of quilting, that type of stuff. Place settings. This is fun. You can see the pictures here. We have a theme every year. These are the rules you have to go by for that. Floral. We have adult floral. We have a great floral department. So there's several pages of that. Plants and actually cut flowers. All the details. Adult photography. It is different than the kids. Same, they have to be matted, have to be the same size and stuff, but the categories are different. Adult scrapbooking and paper crafts. Honey. So this gives you the information about honey and beeswax and all that. And this one is plein air at the fair. So if you paint, you can come to the fair. You can enter this. All the details are there. You can enter. You can come and paint at the fair. A fair scene, you get to pick it wherever you want it to be at, what you want to paint, and enter that in the fair. This has all the information and stuff there for you. Prize money is good on that. Look at that prize money. Okay. All right, so that is the departments. And I'm gonna go over real quick the entry form, okay? So you can get this online. You can print online, or you can enter directly online and submit this online, okay? But it is in the catalog too. We will have these when you come. If you are clueless, you don't have any idea, just bring your stuff. We have volunteers that will be there, and they will help you do all of this. They will help you figure out where it needs to go, what category it is, and where to put it all on here. If you're online, or if you have a catalog, there was a typo. So, and I do the catalog, so this was my mistake. This was an old form. This is actually division. So lot and division are actually the same thing. So you're gonna fill that in. So for each thing, let's say, I'm gonna try to find one here real quick. Okay, let's say that Susie entered a rock collection and she's a youth. So we're gonna put here in department name, we are going to put youth arts and crafts. That's where that is found. And that is department 2. So that goes here. That's at the top of your page. Right up there. Okay. Then we're gonna figure out her class. Her class, what did I say she entered? Her rock collection. She is going under rock collection class. So that's gonna be 35. So her class is 35. Her division is gonna be that grade we talked about. So let's say Susie is 6th through 8th grade. She is going to be 03. Okay, so Susie's class is gonna be 03. Here, if you'll put a description that says rock collection, that helps the data entry person when they are trying to match up and make sure everything is where it needs to be. And if you'll put the page number, which is at the bottom, page 24, put that over here. You're gonna fill that out. Now this sheet in the catalog has front and back, okay? Online, you just keep hitting to submit another on there. Again, if you are lost, if you have no clue what you're doing, or if you just need a little help, we have great volunteers who are going to be there. They are going to help you figure it out. Talked to a lady today and tried to explain to her, she had some things that were not, she wasn't really sure where to put them at. And I said, you know what? We want your exhibits. So if you've made something, if your kids have made something, bring it. Our volunteers, we are going to try our best to find some place in here to put whatever you have. Now, if you have 10 of the same thing, we're not going to be able to put it all in there. But if you've made a variety of things, we're going to work really hard to put them where they need to go. So, again, we start tomorrow, August the 18th, for non-perishables. Okay. There is that calendar again. You can find this online as well under the catalog, or you can look under schedules that are listed on our website as well. So the website is SevierCountyFair.org, and follow us on Facebook as well, Sevier County Fair. All of our updates and stuff are there. We do have TikTok. We have Instagram as well. But Facebook is the one that we keep most updated with current things going on. Our theme is Meet Us at the Tree. So we hope you will come and enter some things at the fair with us.